Yo, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. I'm your man, Uncle Freezy. How y'all feeling this morning? Good. Good, good, good. All right. All right. It's good to see y'all this morning. Trying to clear this stuff off this desk here. Felipe 210, what's good? So we play the Spurs tonight. So we play the Spurs tonight. I think it'll be a test, a legitimate test of how far along we have come and, well, how far along we've come as a roster and how far along we've come as an organization, right? A win or a loss tonight shouldn't be a true indicator of our team per se, but going up against the Spurs um, at least lets me know, or or how we perform against the Spurs lets me know um, how far we've come along, right? Let me shout out my people. Let me shout out my people. First of all, and let me find the performance enhancers. Okay, all right. I need a performance enhancer to help me. There you go. That's the performance enhancers. So so when Cornerstone Kev see these performance enhancers, I'm sure he is gonna laugh, but I don't care. Cornerstone Kev, you can pick on me all you want. I don't care. Yo, Felipe 210 is in the building. Frederick, what's good? Chris Chang, what's good? L. Marshall Sima Singh is in the building. Sin Miz, what's good? Don't ask me what I had for breakfast because I don't want to get embarrassed on the internet, right? I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress, Sin Miz. Tone Wu, what's good? Sin Miz shouting out everybody. L. Marshall. L. Marshall says Spurs going to set office for Frank after tonight. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about the Spurs making offers for Frank Ntilikina. Chef NYK, what's good? Prunes? No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, I had a no. No. L. Marshall said, y'all my peoples. Steven Fox is in the building. Principal T, what's good? What's good? What's good? No, we Tina? No, 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 no. Yeah, man. So we played the Spurs, and for all intent and purposes, the Spurs are who we should be modeling ourselves after as a franchise, right? And not because of what they do on the floor, but what they do off the floor. right? Who are the Spurs? Who are the Spurs? Right? The Spurs are what appears to me from the outside looking in. The Spurs appear to me as an organization that scouts well, develops well, drafts well, game plans well, handles personnel well, and then when you take all those things, they manage relationships between owners, executives, coaches, players, and families well. Except for Kawhi Leonard, who's a strange cat, right? So all of these things that you need to, all these things that you need to have in place, all these devices that you need to have in place in order to have a successful organization. Hey, hold on for a second. All right. Yeah, I had a hey party people. Robert Paul, what's good? Quiet money, what's good? I see you. I see you. Yeah, so as far as the Spurs go, it to me it seems as if they do everything right, even from the top down. And I think that's where the Knicks need to go. The Knicks need to get out of this mindset that impressing the media is the way to go. You know, and I think we are getting out of that mindset. Impressing the media is not the way to go, right? Man, so I have these everywhere, man. I mean, everywhere. Je- Jesus, those things are thick, brother. Those things are thick. Dritmore, what's good? What's good? What's good? Salute, salute. Ismail Rivas, Kane Jerry, what's good? El Marshall, what you laughing at? That's not funny. El Marshall, El Marshall, what are you laughing at? Hey, El Marshall, that's not funny, man. Hey, that's not funny at all. That's messed up. How you doing me now? El Marshall, that's okay. I see you. I see you, El Marshall. Yeah, man. I see you. I see you. Yes, shout out to Stephen Fox, man. I'm glad Foxy's all right. Foxy's my guy, man. And this YouTube thing, and this YouTube content creator thing, Foxy is my ace. Irreplaceable. Foxy is my man, 50 grand. Nah, not El Marshall. Okay, El Marshall. Look, okay, El Marshall. El Marshall. Okay, El Marshall. I see you out there somewhere. You think that's funny? Ha 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 ha. El Marshall. El Marshall got jokes this morning, right? Okay. Yeah, but now y'all got Chris Chang involved. Okay. All right. So now Chris Chang is involved. All right. All right. So the jokes are on me this morning. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, now you got Robert Paul involved too, man. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So, Robert Paul. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, y'all think that's funny, man. Okay. All right. El Marsh, you still laughing. What are you doing, man? Okay. All right. All right. Oh, and now y'all got point five in on this too. Point five, is somebody gonna be on my side? Everybody just gotta laugh. Everybody, oh my God, Tone Wu. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. So y'all bugging out this morning. Y'all bugging out this morning, man. Y'all get y'all energy up, man. Y'all bugging out this morning, man. Yeah, man. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Fade for Kaminga. What's good? What's good? What's good? I didn't. Things are crazy. Hey, Siri, if y'all think the government not listening in on y'all devices, y'all are bugging. Cause Siri just legit just showed up on my phone. Was like, I didn't hear the last command. It's because I wasn't talking to you, Siri. I was talking to El Marshall, and you just jumped in a conversation between me and El Marshall. Siri, government listening in on my phone. I'm trying to figure out why El Marshall was laughing at me. El Marshall, let me. I'm gonna read the chat. See if I can figure out what's going on with it. Okay, all right. Yeah. Hey, get past this 3 game winning streak. Right, right. How about we win 4 in a row? That'd be dope. So, that's- okay. Throw some orange and blue flames in the but yeah, y'all bugging out this morning. I'm glad y'all got the energy up, man. I'm glad the energy is up. Will Beck says it happens all the time. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Hey, Principal T is singing that song. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. What are y'all referencing? Is that a joke? Was that I missed it. I missed the joke, man. What's the deal? Is that something that I missed? Is that like a private joke between just a few of y'all? Inside joke? Robert Paul. Okay. All right. All right. All right, class. So Brandissimo says, let's go into the All-Star break on a 5 game win streak. I would love to see that. I would love to see that, man. I would love to see that. A 5 game winning streak. But you know what though? I'm gonna go back to this. So the haters will try to discredit that though. The Knicks can be on a 5 game winning streak and they'll say something like, every team goes on a 5 game winning streak. The thing about it is the only way it's important is if you make it a 6 game winning streak. Haters, y'all have a place at the table. Y'all part of the family too. Y'all come on in here and sit y'all rump down. Kane Jerry. What El Marshall? What you mean? Wait, what happened to the first pair? Oh, you mean the ones that you're not talking about these. You're not talking about these. You're talking about the other ones, the ones that Cornerstone Kev love, the ones that I can't even mention because if I do, he'll laugh. He'll laugh hysterically throughout the entire live stream. I don't know what happened to those. I think we had to retire them. I think we had to send those pair to the old folks' home. Even Sin Miz, really? Even Sin Miz is okay. All right, okay. I see. I see. There are certain things that I can do on camera, and some things I can't. Right? Some things I can do on camera, and some things I can't. I legit can't pull up the performance enhancers without y'all laughing hysterically. You know what I mean? I see now. The performance enhancers make us chuckle, right? Bernard Simonette was good from the Bahamas. We may be related, well, not by blood, but by relation. Miss Mocha's people are from the Bahamas. I think that's what I think that's Miss Mocha. Were your people from the Bahamas? Okay, so that is an affirmative. They are from the Bahamas. Shout out to the Bahamas, right? Shout out to the Bahamas, man. Love y'all. Love y'all, man. Felipe 210 says, we just need to win tonight because I'm here in Spurs country. Let's go, Knicks. Amen, brother. Amen. Hey, so the 210, for those that don't know, is that South Texas area code, right? 210 is the South Texas area code, right, Felipe? I think that's right. Like 201 is North Jersey. 210 is South Texas. Bean pie, my brother. Hey, the chat seems to be the virtual chat seems to be in a good mood, and I'm excited about that. As a Knicks fan, man, I'm excited to see my brothers and sisters in a good mood this morning. I'm sure we'll have a lot of stuff to talk about and cover. I'm going to answer as many questions as I can. Hoodie Swish, what's good? Hoodie Swish, what's good? What's good? What's good? Swish, hey, Swish, you play 2K? Any NBA 2K players in the chat? If y'all play NBA 2K, throw a thumbs up in the chat. Let me know in the chat if y'all play NBA 2K. Tone Wu says you should be able to see in the dark with those ha 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 ha. Tone Wu, Tone Wu, you bugging. Hey, so Tone Wu, that's funny. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Danny Landis is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn Belly, what's good? Tonight's game definitely will be a nice barometer to a nice unit of measure to figure out where we are as a franchise. If we go in there and get blown out, don't be sad. Right? If we go in there and blow them out, don't be overly happy. Right? If we go in there and blow them out, I will be happy for the win streak, but not pounding my chest like we're King Kong. You feel me? If we go in there and blow them out, I'm not saying that we're King Kong, or like Denzel says, King Kong has nothing on me. Let's not do that, right? We ain't ready to do the whole King Kong has nothing on me thing. If we go in there and blow them out, it'd be, what we should do is take note that we're in a decent place, right? But let's not start taking down the LeBron James trophy statues and stuff yet, or all that stuff. Let's not start putting Emmanuel Quickly's number in the rafters. We'll just say we're excited to have a 4-game winning streak for a change. And the reason why I say that, because if we go in and blow out the Spurs and then come back home and lose to Detroit, then where we, right? When is Mitch coming back? Anybody have an idea when Mitch is coming? When Mitch will be back? What about Taj? When is Taj coming back? So our presence is growing on Twitter. We are at 375 followers. We are at 375 followers on Twitter. That's a huge deal to me because I'm still trying to figure out Twitter after all these years. After all these years, I'm still trying to figure out Twitter. Wait a minute. Is that a sighting? Let me see. Let me see. That looks like Chop Low in the chat. Shout out to Chop Low. Shout out to Chop Low. Hey, Chop. Hey, for the past couple of nights, man. Hey, I've been making it through the night. You know what I'm saying? With that joint you sent me. You know what I'm saying? I've been making it through the night. So shout out to Chop. So Steven Fox says Mitch should be back by the last week of March. So I thought it'd be sooner, and that kind of took the air out of me a little bit. So time only flies when you're having fun, I guess. When you're not having fun, time doesn't fly. Is that how it works? Is that how it works? Time only flies when you're having fun? Because I could have sworn it seems to me like Mitch has been hurt forever. So Choplo says, love Uncle Freezy. What's good, Chop? What's good? What's good? So we signed Pudge Nice. What's good? Yo, this picture is dope. That avatar is dope. That avatar is fire. Right? That avatar is fire. That picture just took me back to my childhood. And that's a long way. That's a long way, man. Robert Paul says, straight from my bacon, egg, and cheese fund. Thank you, Robert Paul, for the super chat. We appreciate you, brother. Hey, these things go a long way to helping us on this channel, right? So I take for those that don't know, so I'm planning the Freezy Awards, and I'm working on purchasing a championship belt for the Blorns Tears Debate League. So I have some format changes that I'm working on. And so, whatever you guys contribute, I'm contributing to the Freezy Awards because the statuettes that we send, we want them to be dope, memorable, and iconic. We don't want these, we don't want to send you a Freezy award if you win, and you just have it in your garage. You know what I'm saying? Over by the old the broken down the broken down recliner, and where you store your dog food. We want you to put it in a place where everybody can see it, right? If you win, you know what I mean. And so also for the Lawrence Tears Debate League Championship belt, we want one that's going to be iconic, something that people want to legit be proud to show off. And so I'm working on that, but I'm working on the changes for the Lawrence Tears Debate League, like the scoring format and some other things. So it's gonna be fire, man. It's gonna be fire. So thank you everybody who has contributed to the channel in the past. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the love. So Bernard Simonet says, big Knicks fan. Love this team. Hey man, I love this team, man. I love this team. I do, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? That Pudge Nice. That avatar is fire. Knicks 3-0 with Rose as the starter. What? What? The Knicks are 3-0 with Rose as a starter. Free Keith. Free Keith. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. With Alfred Payton not in the lineup, the Knicks are 3-0. And I know somewhere Free Keith is shaving his head with some type of shard glass from a broken window and diesel fuel. Free Keith looked like a tough dude, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Free Keith looked like a tough dude, bro, right? Free Keith looked like the dude, like when you about to get jumped in the alley by like say you about to get mugged by like 7 people, and Free Keith just show up like out the blue. Like it's only 7 of them, Uncle Freezy. We got this. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, Free Keith, Free Keith. Hey, that's my guy. I'm joking. I'm joking with Free Keith, man. That's yo. I no lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I legit love Free Keith with all my heart, right? And even though we have never met in person, we used to like battle on Twitter. Sometimes each other. Sometimes we teamed up. You know what I'm saying? Like the Justice League against others, like Chuck B. Sometimes me and Chuck B would form an alliance against Free Keith and others. So it's weird. This next Twitter thread that we're on, that we're in, that I'm not as active anymore, just because my, with the business, with this, some other stuff, I just don't have time to do it like I once did, you know. But yeah, man. So shout out to the folks on the next Twitter thread. You know what? One of these days, I'm gonna shout them out. I think I might shout them out this show. I might shout them out this show. You know why? Because this is kind of um birthed from that. Like and I know I tell this story all the time. I'm not gonna tell the story. I'm just gonna just do the Cliff Notes version. But we used to beef all the time on Twitter. And one day I was like, you know what? Why don't we take this from text to video? And people in the thread were like, "Oh man, Uncle Freezy, what you talking about, Uncle Freezy? That'll never work." And I was like, "Nah, these conversations are so dope. We should share it in a video format instead of sharing it, on Twitter." And so they were like, "No, that'll never work, man. It's too much coordination. You trying to get all 50 people." And I was like, "Nah, I'm not trying to get 50 people. I just want two. If two of us can bring the conversation." And they were like, "Nah, blah blah blah." And I asked Woodshed 1914. I asked JB. I asked Jarrell. I asked Ed from Memphis or Ed Memphis. I asked Chuck B. Free Keith. It's a bunch of people on there that I asked, and so like they were like, "Nah, this will never work," and so what I did was I was like, "Hey, Chuck B, I'm gonna talk trash about you regardless, so you can come represent yourself, or you can just let me destroy you." And Chuck B was like, "Destroy who?" And next thing you know, Chuck B is a YouTube star. Yeah, man. Hey, chop low. Yeah, man. I can't believe y'all were laughing at the performance enhancers, right? Y'all laugh at anything. Yeah, hey, Prince T, I'm telling you, they were like, it'll never work. And I was like, I promise you, it'll work. It'll work. You just gotta have faith in some stuff. Joe Curry, what's good? Joe Curry says, Chuck the anti-Nick fan. Yeah, kinda, kinda. And and the reason why I always tell stories is not because I want to waste y'all's time. It's just I feel like you really get to know a person once you share your experiences. Like when people know who you are and where you come from, you know what I'm saying? They get an understanding of why you say the things that you say. You get me? Like the more y'all know about me, you know what I'm saying, the more you understand what it is, where it is that I'm coming from when I make my points. Right. So if I was like a random guy, say for instance, say for instance, I give you a good example, Michael K, right? The Michael K show. Sometimes Michael K and that other grumpy looking dude and Rosenberg will have thoughts and you're like, where the hell that come from? Or they'll have thoughts. And for those that are in the New York area, you're like, yeah, I'm feeling that. But those outside of the New York tri-state area, they're like, that's classic New Yorker talk, right? The whole world revolve around. And so, but you know where they come from because you have a backstory of who they are, right? So I believe in sharing. That's the reason why I mentioned the Knicks Twitter thread and some other things, so that when I say something and it might sound off kilter compared to what you hear from others, you're like, nah, man, that's just Uncle Freezy being himself. And you know what? I can't be anybody else. I can only be Uncle Freezy. That's why I always tell you I'm gonna keep it 10 times 10, right? Because I don't feel like once I tell you, I don't feel like you should be trying to or have the impulse to fact check. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't sound right. Such and such and such and such. Yeah, Chop Low is like hey, hey, Chop Low. Listen. We are the Thetas. We are the Thetas, Thetas. Chop Low, Chop Low. You ever heard that before? We are the Thetas. You crazy, Chop Low. You crazy, man. You crazy. Andrew College, hey, what's good? David Jackson is in the building. He says G Money is battle ready. Hey, yo, hey, G Money is smart. G Money is smart, right? G Money is smart, man. Young and come. How do I get in the panel? Because I need the flame hoodie cab for blasphemy. Me, he said yesterday. Randall, okay. Oh, he said Randall, Obi, Picks, and more for Towns. Listen, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you how, right? Hey, so young income. Check this out. So I'm putting the link in the chat right now, right? Right. So when you see the link, click on it, and it'll bring you a place that's going to ask you. It's going to bring you to StreamYard. It's going to ask you about your camera and your microphone, right? Make sure your camera and your microphone be up, and then you'll appear backstage, right? And then I'll click on you, and then you'll just pop right in. Shout out talking about the dance movie. Yo, Stephen Fox is the nicest guy on YouTube. You notice how he's saying hello to everybody? Y'all say hello back to Stephen Fox. Stomp the yard. Check my super chat. I didn't see your super chat. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. I missed it. I missed it. Get ready to take the last look at certain players because they're getting shipped this weekend. My blowing tears, Malcolm. Malcolm Free. Are they Freezy X glasses? Are they Freezy X? Are they, are they Freezy X? Hey, Tone Wu, I'm sorry I missed it, man. Hey, thank you for reminding me, though. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, man. Y'all say what's up to Stephen Fox, man. Alawaz says at Chop Low, we got chicken soup this morning. Chop, we got chicken soup this morning. Whoa. Yo, so shout out to my ace, Stephen Fox, man. I appreciate y'all showing Foxy some love this morning. Yo, Mr. Man of Steel is in the building. The man of steel. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to Uncle Freezy. Salute to the man of steel. Salute to the hey man, congratulations on a new edition. Otherwise, what's good? What's good? Yeah, man. Yeah. I talked to Foxy last night. I talked to Foxy last night about some stuff that had me frustrated. And he was like, yo, man, don't look at it like so Foxy did his thing. I like talking to Foxy because he understands proper protocol. Yo, when you have something going on, man, you don't do all of it out in public, man. You do that thing, you know, behind the scenes and stuff. Shout out to Foxy. Shout out to Foxy. Happy birthday, Delano Steele. He ain't in the kitchen, says Chris Chang. Hey, so let me ask y'all this. What matchups make you nervous with the Spurs? What Spurs matchup makes you nervous? What Spurs matchup makes you nervous? So who plays power forward for the Spurs? Who's the Spurs starting power forward? And is that person a decent matchup against Julius Randle? Y'all let me know something. Justin Smith says, can we rename the battles to Blarge Mania? Sorry, I'm a wrestling fan reference. Hey, shout out to Justin Smith. Thank you for the super chat, right? Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I got some things I want to. I've had some tweaks. I wanted to make it more in terms of the battles themselves. I want to keep that most of that stuff the same. But in terms of introductions and the way that we pick opponents, I want to change that. just so that we can get more excitement, generate more excitement, and have more of a vested interest, you know. So Brandissimo says Aldridge, Semenuk, and Keldon Johnson are their forwards, I believe. I think so too. And the kid that they just drafted, the Evan Turner looking kid. Um, I forget the kid's name, man. The dude they chose instead of Aaron Neesmith. So who's their backcourt? And is this team any good, or are they feeding on bottom feeders? So got to find a way to stop DeMar DeRozan. That is for certain. Vassal, that's the kid's name. Vassal. Vassal, yeah, that's his name. That's his name. Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassal. Felipe 210, this is wild. So he says Keldon Johnson, Devin Vaseline, Rudy Gobert, Rudy Gay, and two other players are still out due to COVID. Okay. So good. So we may have an advantage. Tonight going to be a chess game unless we run away with it. I hope so. I hope so. That pause show on at Legion of the Knicks podcast was hilarious. Oh, I didn't. Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Murray and Patty Mills. I like Murray. So shout out to Stephen Fox. Fox, shout out, shout out, shout out. So tough matchup. I understand that. I understand. So Sinmir says, we got Frank. I ain't worried. Hey, I understand where you're coming from. The Spurs aren't bad at all. Foxy says Spurs will have 4 players out due to COVID protocol, including Rudy Gay, Vassal, etc. Okay. Um. Yeah. So I'm hoping this is not a trap game. I'm hoping this is not a trap game. Let's see if RJ Barrett can be good for 3 straight games. Jose Perez is in the hey, Jose Perez. Are you in that club with David Williams, and James Jen, and so James Jen, Chris Chang? Are you in that club with David Williams, Chris Chang, and James Jen as like the most common name ever? Like in your lifetime, you might know 10 Jose Perez's. And I know they're all different, and I'm not being disrespectful. That's not what I'm being at all. I'm not intentionally being disrespectful or condescending, right? As a matter of fact, I think it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, you know, but like you see a Chris Chang, you're like, man, I think I know about 7 Chris Changs. I think I know about 8 Sean Taylors. I know 8 David Williams. How many James Jens do you know? Like 8 or 9 of them, at least, right? How many? Oh, here's another. Justin Smith. How many Justin Smiths do you know? I am Jarrell. Was good. We should beat San Antonio. Got to have faith that the team will step up. They've earned it. They've earned this year so far. Right. I'm with you. I'm with you. Yo, what's good, Warren Franklin? That's Charlie Ward cousin. Marion Davis was good. Spurs played Nets to overtime. Lost their last game. Yep. So the Spurs are a good rebounding team. Foxy, who are they? Who are their best rebounders? Are they a good team rebounding unit, or are they? Do they just have one or two guys that rebound at a high rate? And I know that sounds like semantics. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, do they rebound across the board? Like, do they have like six guys that average 6 rebounds, or do they have like two guys that average double digits? Salute at Warren Franklin, aka CWC. And y'all know what CWC mean, right? Charlie Ward cousin. So a Hoodie Swiss says Spurs are playing back to back, so they'll be gassed, right? Right. LaMarcus Aldridge is a very good rebounder when he comes off the bench. He's not a starter anymore? They have two guys that average like 7, and the rest have around 3 to 5. Okay. Okay. I dig it. So Jose Perez says, yes, LOL. It's normal for Latin families to name their kids Jose or oh, hey man. Yo, hey, shout out to good people everywhere. Shout out to good people everywhere and good families everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jose and his people. And shout out to all the good people everywhere, man. Love, hey, I ain't gonna lie to love, man. I love being around good people, man. Like you legit, like you have this feeling of humanity when you're around good people, and it don't matter what the age is. Like it don't matter. Like with me, at my age, I seem to hang out with a lot of people in their 70s and 80s. So when they call me, like when they speak to me, they like, "Hey, kid." I'm like, "Kid." That feels strange to me, right? Like the older guys, they were like, "Man, Uncle Freezy, we need you to do such and such and such and such." All right, okay, yeah, whatever. It's all gravy. No worries, no worries. Whatever we need to do, man. I'm okay with it, you know. And the old timers seem to like that. And I don't call them old timers, but what I do is like when I'm around, I call like all the older dude pops, and they think that's cute. They think that's funny. You know what I'm saying? Like they be like, "Hey kid," I be like, "What's up, pops?" And they're like, "Pops," you know. But you know, whatever. It's out of respect. Y'all know how it is. So anyway, what I'm getting at is shout out to all the good people, regardless of like your age or your race or your back, you know, your background or whatever. You know, if I'm one man, I'm just like this, man. I like being around good people because I like to listen to stories from everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like to kick it, like to share it in their experiences, like to laugh, you know, all that good stuff. You know what I didn't do? I didn't give myself a jolt of energy this morning. Winston Ellis, what's good? Warren Franklin says I be on Uncle Ron Man show sometimes like 5:20 p.m. Uncle Freezy. Word? Why you don't ever jump on here? Now I'm a little jelly. Now I'm jelly. Warren Franklin. Now I'm jelly. You know what I mean? Now I'm jelly. Now we gotta have a talk about that. But for right now, I need some energy. So y'all check this out.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Yo, I keep telling my man Danger that his joint is dope. And he's like, yeah. It's not my best joint, man. I was like, yo, this is the best joint you ever made. He's like, nah, man, it ain't the best joint I ever made. I was like, bro, I'm telling you, trust me, that's the dopest joint you ever made. But this dude has been in the game for like 25 years. So when you pick out one of his joints, he's like, nah, man, that ain't my best joint. I got like 25 years of this. And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm telling you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send a text to him right now. Y'all think, hey, do y'all think that intro joint is dope? If y'all think that intro joint is dope, man, put some fire in the chat, man. Put some fire in the chat if you think that joint is dope. If you think that joint is dope, I'm gonna show him some love. I'm gonna take a picture of the fire that's in the chat and send it to him. If y'all think that joint is dope, put some fire in the chat, man, for my man, because he don't believe. You know what I'm saying? You know how artists are. Artists be like, yeah, that's not my best joint or whatever, but yeah. So if y'all think that joint is fire, y'all put some fire in the chat. Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of this joint and send it to him. Yeah, man. I'm gonna send this to my man and let him see this thing. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. So these Spurs, can we go in there? Can we? Oh man, look at that! Look at all that fire in the chat. Let me get a picture of that. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, man, I appreciate y'all showing my man some love. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send this to him right now and let him see how dope this joint is. I'm gonna send this right now to my man. Right, I'm gonna send this to him. He probably gonna be like, "What? What is that, Uncle Freezy?" I'm gonna send this to him right quick. Yeah, man. I wanted to send that to him, man. Send that to him because I think I told him. He was like, But I'm like, nah, man. This is for real. This is for real. Winston Ellis, come down, selector. Rewind. Yo, hey, Drake Chap, you want me to run it back? Y'all want me to run it back? What? Yeah, that joint is fire. So Stephen Fox says Nerlens Noel has played 80 minutes the last two games. He's going to break down if that continues. Hey, I agree with you, Foxy. I agree with you. Run it back. Y'all want me to run it back? Y'all want me to run it back? Reggie Bullock needs to knock down his shots tonight. No, yep. I agree with you, King Jerry. I agree with you. DeRozan versus RJ Barrett. Let's see who wins that battle. You know what? I think I'm looking forward to that. I would like to see that. Chris Shang says he should be proud of that track. And I am picky with the BS going on these days, but he is definitely nice. Yeah, my man. Yeah, my man is all right, y'all. I'm telling you. So Robert Paul says Stephen Fox. Yeah, I don't want his hard work to go to waste. Have to reserve the bigs. Look at how Taj went down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As as Ron would say, play it again. Okay, I'll play it. All right, just one more. We'll play it one more time. We'll play it one more time. But yeah, it is dope. We'll play it one more time. But I ain't want y'all to get distracted now because y'all want to talk about these Spurs. But y'all check this out.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken languages, spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speak in the God.
Yeah, man. So we have the Spurs tonight. I'm really excited. So Foxy, what time is the game tonight? So what time is the game tonight? Is it an 8 o'clock scheduled game? We rock and roll at 8 o'clock. I mean, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it regardless. Oh, 8:30, 8:30, 8:30. So 8:30. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm usually like trying to catch some Z's around that time. And the reason being is because I leave the house about 9. I mean, not 9. Okay, like 9:30, 10 o'clock, 10:30 to go do some stuff, man, and be up all night. Y'all know how that go. DJ the GOAT, D Rose can play 30 minutes. He's been conditioning. I hope so. I hope so. But I really don't want to risk it though. Yeah, I really don't want to risk it. Yeah, it'll be finishing up by the time we go on. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Hey, so Foxy, I wanted to call you and talk to you about some stuff that we talked about last night about the show idea that you had. So at some point, man, we need to. I want to talk to you about that today so that we can work on a start date and roll out and all that stuff. So Robert Paul says, does D Rose's body know he can play 30 minutes? No. Noel played 30, 42 minutes or something like that in the last game. Yep. 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 Winston Ellis says, bless up. Yep. Bless up, brother. Payton might be back. Will be interesting to see who starts. They look good with D Rose starting. Hey, look, man. Okay. All right. So y'all insist on getting me here. And y'all know what I'm gonna say. So first of all, I have to state the obvious. The obvious conversation is Alfred Payton can't shoot, right? It's the most basic. It's the most basic conversation in the Knicks universe. Alfred Payton can't shoot. Alfred Payton can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? It's a basic conversation. It's base, right? Like Alfred Payton can't shoot, man. It's almost like that conversation, like from before the season. We need to trade Randall. Like, dude, like instead of saying trade Julius Randle, do you have anything else to say? No, but we need to trade Julius Randle. No, what about something else? Can you say something smarter? Yeah, but we need to trade Julius Randle. And it's the same thing with Alfred Payton can't shoot, right? Like we legit say, you got anything more to add to Alfred Payton can't shoot? No, but Alfred Payton can't shoot, man. Right? So my thing is Alfred Payton stops the flow of the offense. I'm not gonna tell you Alfred Payton can't shoot, Alfred Payton can't shoot, Alfred Payton can't shoot. When we first started the show, and this is no knock on anybody else, I'm talking about myself, I'm talking about this joint. I'm talking about these joints that we do on Lawrence Tears. When we first got on, we legit would talk to 4:30 in the morning, and people would say, "Hey man, but Alfred Payton can't shoot." I'm like, "Yo," they'll come on, they'll be like, "Yo, Uncle Freezy, I'm a first time caller, long time listener. Shout out to the chat. Just want to say that Alfred Payton can't shoot, man. That's all I got. I listen to y'all off the air." And I'm like, "Bro, really? 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 That's all you got?" They'd be like, first time caller, long time listener. Shout out to the chat. Peace to everybody. Uncle Freezy, shout out to Uncle Freezy. Just want to say, we need to trade Julius Randle, see what we can get for Julius Randle. And I'm like, "Bro, that's all you got? You want to say something else?" "Yeah, I just want to make sure that we trade Julius Randle and try to get something for him." And so I'm like, "Come on, man." And this was like every day. When y'all go back and look at our beginning episodes, it'll be like 11 comments just like that of trade Julius Randle to get anything, and Alfred Payton can't shoot. And so I joke with Foxy, like, "Man, if I hear Alfred Payton can't shoot one more time, I'm gonna jump out of a plate glass window," right? So that's like our running joke because people legit, Knicks fans legit. That's what their two main points of contention were. Alfred Payton can't shoot, Alfred Payton can't shoot. But anyway, so now when I hear Alfred Payton's name, I get like in this place of frustration because I think you can't have a backcourt of Alfred Payton and RJ Barrett to be successful in the NBA. You just can't, right? You just can't. Not if you want continuity. You know what I'm saying? Chris Chang. Yeah, Chris Chang. I'm telling you, when we first started this, when we were doing Sportscaster, and when it was just Sportscaster only, I would get on, and people would legit be like, first time caller, long time listener. And I'm like, long time listener, dog. We only been doing this for 10 days. How are you a long time listener? This is crazy. First time caller, long time listener. Alfred Payton can't shoot. That's all I got. I'll listen off the air. So I'm like, "Bro, what is this? what 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 is this, man?" So send me, it says boost Frank in IQ minutes. Yep, I agree. Mr. Ellis says at Delano, I get my notifications through Instagram right now. Okay. I got you. At CP the artist, it ain't hit me yet, but I felt something in my knee the other day I never felt before. Okay. Hey, take the credit. Me? No, I ain't taking the. No, man. No, it's all good, man. It's all. I don't need that kind of stuff, man. Chris Chang said he needed his 10 seconds of fame. Yeah. First time caller, long time listener. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Uncle Freezy. Just want to say, trade Julius Randle for just about anything. I'll take your answer off the air. Like, dog, this ain't the Michael K show, bro. Like legit, this is not the Michael K show. Like, if you want to say something and it makes sense, as long as it's not gibberish, as long as you're not coming on trying to sell porn and life insurance, you know what I'm saying? We good. Just don't be whack. Just don't be whack. That's all I'm saying. Just don't come on and be whack. You know. And I say that not because I want to clown people. I'm saying remember that there are people out there that are listening to this, and they take they're like they take time out of their day. This is that like their thing. Like they'll turn this on and have it playing in the background while they do other stuff, right? So this is like their moment, so to speak. Frederick said, "Bag of rap snacks." Yes. Trade Julius Randle for just about anything, Uncle Freezy. I'll take it off the air. Yes, hey, salute to the random caller. Right, right. And it's not even like the morning blunt. Yeah, it's like not even. It's like they just come in a video chat and say something like that, and then dip, and then run. I'm like, dog, you legit got in a video chat to say that and disappeared. And so, um, Teddy Flat and God of Moses and Elijah and Udi Mack used to rock with me, and with these weird things, man, back in the day, man. And I say back in the day, like it was 5 years ago. But Uncle Freezy, 15 minutes can give you. I just kind of. Delano, Delano still is bugging, man. That's funny, man. That's hilarious. Yo, and also Hulu has live sports. Hey, so wonder how Peyton with Emmanuel Quickly will be in the second unit if Derrick Rose was supposed to start instead of Peyton. So getting back to the Alfred Payton thing, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not a fan of Alfred Payton. And I know sometimes I get childish and immature when I speak about Alfred Payton. I say so when Alfred Payton crosses my mind, I say stuff like he looks like the little boy from Blackish all grown up. What's his name? Jack? He looks like Dre's son all grown up. So Jack from Blackish grows up to become Alfred Payton. I say stuff like that, man, and I know that's immature and rude, but Alfred Payton frustrates me. So I say stuff like, every time Alfred Payton takes a jump shot, a broken backboard gets his wings. And the first time I blurted it out the first time, and I laughed so hard to myself that every time I need to laugh now, I'll say something like, every time Alfred Payton takes a jump shot, a broken backboard goes to heaven. It's like, so Alfred Payton frustrates me so much, man. And the fact that people stand up for Alfred Payton. Like, no, Alfred Payton played good the last two games. Dog, I don't want to hear it. Don't be telling me Alfred Payton played good. I don't want to hear it. Even even Foxy occasionally be like, "Yo, Alfred Payton actually Alfred Payton played good the other night." And like, nah, bro, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it, man. So Quickly and Payton in the backcourt sound like a disaster. Yes, Alfred Payton with anybody in the backcourt Alfred Payton and Michael Jordan is a lottery team. Alfred Alfred Payton and Vince Carter in the backcourt will win 20 games. We'll go 20-62. That's how frustrated I am with Alfred Payton right now. That's how frustrated I am with Alfred Payton. So what other matchup do y'all like? Is the Alfred Payton thing coming back intriguing to y'all? Have y'all heard any news about Alfred Payton coming back? Should I put the poll in the community? Should I put the poll in the community just to get a true indicator of how y'all? You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a poll up in our community. Yes, our community, right? I'm going to put a poll up in our community to get a true indicator of how y'all really feel, right? Right. I'm actually going to do it in two places. I'll put a poll up here and I'll put a poll up in Twitter. All right. So should Alfred Payton start when he returns from injury? Should Alfred Payton start, or you know what? Should Alfred Payton keep his starting job? That'll sound better. Job. Should Alfred Payton keep his starting job when he returns from injury? I'll copy that. Copy. Option 1 is no. Option 2 is no. I get so petty with this Alfred Payton, man. Alfred Payton was really be so mad. So, but option 1 is no, and option 2 is yes. Right? So I have that on the community tab. Now, y'all go out there and vote on the community tab for Alfred Payton. If just to see if Alfred Payton should be the starter when he returns from injury. All right, I'm also going to post it on Twitter. And option 1 is no. Option 2 is yes. So if you're on Twitter, hey, follow your man at Big Freezy on Twitter, just so that you'll get updates and stuff when we send out tweets and all kind of stuff. And I'm just gonna see something really quick. I'm just gonna update this. Okay. So far, we have a couple of votes. It's kind of early to tell. So we'll leave that as is. Right? And go back to our page. And I want to pin this up top. So pin this to your profile. Yes. Pin. Okay. And you know what else I probably need to do? I need to where is it? A lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff going on right now. But let me check this out right here. Yo, hey, man, y'all subscribe to the channel, smash that like button. So we have 50 likes. We want to get that up to about 100 likes. Yo, my man, CP from Knicks Fan TV, I think they had like 2,000 people in a live stream once. So shout out to CP from Knicks Fan TV, man. They over there doing their thing. Yo, but y'all need to let Jay Ellis talk. Jay Ellis, use your microphone, man. Jay Ellis, use that microphone you got, man. Hey, shout out to Jay Ellis, man. I'll tweet at Jay Ellis sometimes, occasionally, like maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Nothing major. Like I ain't no stalker or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I do believe Jay Ellis is like 7 foot tall though. Like his persona on Knicks fan TV. Every time I see Jay Ellis, I'm like, yo, Jay Ellis must be like 7 foot 1 or something. So CP better bring the heat against Max Kellerman today. So he's got some. So does he have something going on with Max Kellerman? He better bring the heat if he going up against Max Kellerman. CP the artist. What's going on with CP and Max Kellerman? CP they get 2K every night. That's dope. George Alvernia. George. Hey George, you voted no. Man, you're gonna have to come on here and explain, I think. Hey, Wayne Peterson says Jay Ellis is a smart dude. Yeah, man. I like Jay Ellis. I like Jay Ellis a lot. Wasn't our boy Sim out before Knicks Fan TV? I think so. I think so, man. I'm not for sure how the thing goes, but shout out to both of those brothers. Shout out to both of those brothers, man. So Simir says Jay Ellis don't never get a valid point. He literally echo everything CP said. Nah, man, nah, dog. See, don't do my man like that, man. Hey, CP Dog says no. Jay Ellis is like 5'2". Get out of here, man. Why you lying? CP the artist, why you lying on the internet, man? Yo, I'm willing to bet bread that Jay Ellis is at least 6'11" and a half. So CP is on Mac's show at 2 p.m. Oh, CP is doing his thing. Yo, that's dope. That is dope. CP is going on with Max Kellerman. Oh man. Yep, that's what I hear at 210. Okay. Okay, we'll check that out. Oh, he going CP going on Kellerman's radio show. Okay. Okay. So Haddock and Sharon. I know who this is, right? I know who you are, dog. I know who you are, Haddock and Sharon. I want to say Hadouken, right? But I hear Foxy say Haddocken. Like Anakin, like from Star Wars. Anakin, Haddocken. And no, y'all Star Wars fans, don't get me started. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I think Star Wars is whack. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me started on which one do you like, Star Wars or Star Trek? Hey dog, Star Wars is whack in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all gonna be like, oh no, he didn't. Yes, I did. I can't help it. Give Jay Ellis a 10 day to cover for Mitch. Yeah, yeah. I think Jay Ellis is like I think Jay Ellis is like 6'11" and a half. Yeah, man. Any Star Wars fans in the building? So Prince T says, what radio station in New York? Max was actually talking good about the Knicks yesterday on first take. He better. Max Kellerman is a clown. See, I couldn't be on Max Kellerman joint because I wouldn't be able to hold back my tongue because of all the years and years of greasy takes out of his mouth. See, I couldn't be on there and be classy. I'm a classy person, right? But with Max Kellerman, nah. Stephen A. Smith, nah. Stephen A. Listen. I know you're a frat. I know you're a frat, right? And I know we supposed to be, blase blah stuff. I don't want to talk about in front of all these people, right? But the way you've been talking greasy about the Knicks, When I come on your joint, yo, don't be trying to censor me, bro, or we gonna have Stephen A. When you invite me to your joint, don't think I'm gonna try to be classy, but remember I got all these years of greasy takes from you in my mind. So when things go sideways, it ain't my fault, Stephen A. I don't know. So if Delano still said, I actually like Star Wars, the three original movies, that means you loved them. That means you're a fan. That means you bought all three movies, Delano still. That's what Star Wars people say. I actually like Star Wars. That means you own all three of the Star Wars movies on VHS and DVD. Wayne Peterson says, CPR, we can listen to Max Filming show on the net. I don't know. Hopefully. Jay Boogie. What's good? Top of the morning. I need those lights up for my man who never sleeps, Uncle Freezy. Everybody stand up if you Nick proud. Let's go with them. Yo, listen. I'm here to tell you that I've only known Jay Boogie for like a week, and I already feel like Jay Boogie is a national treasure. I legit have only known Jay Boogie for like a week, and I feel like dude is a national treasure. Period. I heard him say something like, um, I heard him say something here. Or was it Ron Cleveland show? And shout out to Ron Cleveland, by the way. Ron Cleveland is that dude. So I heard him say something. It was either here or Ron Cleveland. I think it may have been Ron Cleveland. I heard him say something on Ron Cleveland joint, and I was like, you know what? This dude is legit. This dude is legit. Then he came on here, and I was like, you know what? My man is a national treasure. National treasure. Yes, Jay Boogie. And you heard it from Uncle Freezy. My man is legit a national treasure. Salute, y'all salute Jay Boogie, man. CP most likely going to tweet it out so we can check it later. Yep, probably. 98.7. I remember when that was Kiss FM. Y'all remember Kiss FM back in the day? Back in the day when they used to play Shannon all day? That joint, let the music play. Let the music play. You get away. They used to play that joint all day long on Kiss FM. All day long. Yeah, salute to the real J Boogie. Word. Shout out to the closer, J Boogie. Chuck D gave him his flowers on Twitter. So shout out to Chuck D. Shout out to Chuck D, man. J Boogie is that good angel on your shoulder. For sure. For sure. Julius the Black Messiah. He quoting J Boogie. So J Boogie bring back the 90s vibe. Yep. Yep. Every time I hear, like when I hear him talk, you hear sincerity in his voice. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing. That's the one thing you can tell by being around good people. Like when they speak, you can feel sincerity, right? Like you don't feel slick. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people they talk real slick, and you don't know if they just being slick streetwise or if they being sincere. You know, when I hear my man, I hear sincerity. Same thing like when I talk to Sin Mears. When I talk to Sin Mears, I legit feel sincerity in my man's voice. Jay Boogie is better than Mariano Rivera. Chuck D. Yo, at CP the artist for real, the Red Alert on Kiss FM. Y'all remember Red Alert? Hey, I saw one time. I was like, you ain't Red Alert no more, man. You are Great Alert. DJ Red Alert. I remember when he bought out when he had the Jungle Brothers on. This is a long time ago, right? The Jungle Brothers. And they had this joint, the JB's coming through. And he played it. And I was like, yo, the JB's, I was like, the JBs. I know the JBs from the James Brown band, the JBs, you know what I'm saying, the rhythm section. You know what I'm saying? But then when I heard the JBs, I was like, the JBs, okay. Jungle Brothers, Jungle Brothers, Jungle Brothers, Jungle Brothers. So, but anyway, shout out to hip hop. So Quattro Cinco says Freezy is a slick talker. I don't know. I think I speak fast sometimes, but and I speak a lot, right? I talk a lot, but I don't know if I'm slick though. Am I slick? I am Jarrell. CP tweeted out a gif of Ali hitting the speed bag. He ready. I hope so, man. He representing for all of us, whether you know it or not. So he's representing for all the YouTubers because once the nation sees CP, I feel like the nation and the world are gonna search for cats like CP. And while I'm not like CP at all on any level, I'm kind of in that group of Knicks content creators that do this thing to put out quality content. You know what I'm saying? And my man puts out dope quality content. Jimmy said Tibbs is the white shadow and Randall is Coolidge. Well, hey, what y'all know about the white shadow? What y'all know about the white shadow? That's before y'all time, man. What y'all talking about, man? Y'all don't know nothing about the white shadow. Y'all know nothing about Welcome Back, Cotter. Y'all don't know nothing about Chico and the Man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know nothing about Sanford and Son. What y'all talking about, man? Yeah, that's before y'all time. J Books always put family and safety first. Yep. Yep, that's my man. Yo, cool DJ Red Alert is a national treasure. Word. Word. Yeah. DJ Red Alert. Boom for Red Alert. Yep. No doubt. No doubt. Yo, there's a Black Andy sighting. Yo, if anybody see Black Andy, can y'all give Black Andy a thumbs up? Them Knicks, though. When y'all see Black Andy, give Black Andy a thumbs up. Yo, El Marshy says, since the loss of Kiss FM, New York radio went to trash. You know what? I come from that era. I ain't gonna lie to you. I come from man. Look, I remember when the New York radio waves was just like soft rock, and then you had dudes that were DJs. They were like celebrities because they were club DJs, and then they'd get on the radio. Dude, Eddie Chiba, y'all remember Eddie Chiba? Y'all remember this? Y'all remember like throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care, and whatever else they made rhyme with it. Just throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. What's the one we said last week? What's the joint we said last week? What's the joint we said last week? CP the artist. Yo, he says the White Shadow would be canceled by cancel culture today. Yes, yeah. We can't take stuff the way we're a lot more sensitive, and we should have been more sensitive back then than we are today. But we're definitely a lot more sensitive today than we were back then. Yo, you remember that 92 KTU? Y'all remember Hot Tracks? Hot Tracks used to Carlos oh now I gotta Google his name. Carlos something. Hot Tracks, New York Hot Tracks with Carlos. What's Carlos' last name? Wow, it only stayed on till 89? Carlos de Jesus, that's his name. Carlos de Jesus, that's who I remember. Carlos de Jesus. I remember he came on um their intro used to come on with 5 minutes of funk. Y'all remember Houdini? So y'all bought this on yourselves. Oh, Brucey B. Hey, y'all remember Brucey B? Oh, your man, Brucey B. Red Alert, Kid Capri, DJ Scribble, Funk Master Flex. Wow. No love for DJ Molly Mall. Wow. Okay, no love for Molly Mall. Okay. All right. I see you. I see you. But I guess yeah. No love for WBLS. Okay. All right. Black Andy, what's good? Hey, yo, Andy said they better have rhythm to throw their hands in the air than you. Yeah, probably. Throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Hey, Frederick, so you saying we more aware now than we were then, or we are more aware then than we are now? DJs, Mr. Magic. I think that was WBLS. Mr. Magic, Mr. Magic, and Molly Mall and them guys, man. Yeah, man. So we should roll with Cool G Gang Celebration until we over five. Well, we over 500 now. I hope if we beat San Antonio, um, if we beat San Antonio tonight and beat Detroit, I think we'll be in a weird place. DJ Scratch, living up the street for me in Albany Projects. Yeah, DJ Scratch was special. Yeah, DJ Scratch was special. I still got my Kid Capri, Ron G. Wow, Craig G. DJ Clue mixtapes. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, Apache was from Jersey City, right? My first track I fell in love with was that Gangsta B track by Apache. The first song I wrote down lyrics to. You remember Apache? Apache was that dude. Apache was that dude, man. I liked him. No Kane? What? Little known fact: the character Warren Collines was also on Saint Elsewhere as the same character. Wow. Okay. EP can't shoot. Him and Frank won't work. Oh, I like to say I'm a first time caller, long time listener. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Uncle Freezy. I just want to say, Alfred Payton can't shoot. I'm just gonna listen off the air. Thank you. Alfred Payton can't shoot. Alfred Payton can't shoot. So Jacob Pertl is starting, so we should have an advantage in the paint. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, not Jacob, but Jakob. I think he pronounces his name Jakob Pertl. Right. And he's the piece they got in the Kawhi Leonard trade, too, by the way. I think they had high hopes for him, but I don't know if he's any good. Rip Apache. Apache passed away? What? I can only imagine youngins in here like, who? What? Yep. Yep. Hey, people, before Spotify, there was actually a legit radio culture. Chris Shane, my aunt used to play Apache all the time. I remember hearing Killer White People and be like, "What the hell is this?" Yeah, Larry Levine. Yep. Yep. Yeah, that joint was fire. Right. Right. Alfred Payton can't shoot. Alfred Payton can't shoot. Yep. It sounds like a broken record. So salute Frederick. She's official. Salute to the auntie. Word, no doubt. No doubt. Salute at Supreme. I grew up on Lincoln, about Albany and Troy. Okay. Okay. So Stephen A. Smith can't contain his excitement about the resurgent Knicks on First Take. Stephen A. Smith, whenever you invite me on your show, we just gonna have beef. You're just gonna have beef because you spoke greasy about the Knicks, and what you don't realize is the way that I see you is different from the way you see yourself, Stephen A. Smith. See, I see Stephen A. Smith, I see you as a spoiled, insulated, out of touch with the culture, um, rich, resource laden personality. I don't see you as a person no more, Stephen A. Smith. I see you as a um, as a personality. I don't know who Stephen A. Smith is. All I know is what I hear coming out of Stephen A. Smith's mouth. Right? I know who Uncle Freezy is. When I look in the mirror, I look myself in the mirror, I look myself in the eyeballs. I make sure I know who Uncle Freezy is every day. And not once in a while, but all the time. I remember who I am. So even when I turn this microphone on, when I turn this microphone on, I'm just gonna be Uncle Freezy all the time. When I see Stephen A. Smith, I don't know if Stephen A. Smith is reading from cue cards or if he's being himself, or some weird mix or some mix that he can't determine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking that. Do your job, right? But sometimes there's got to be, or most times, all the time, there has to be a sense of realness, right? And I don't know if I get that from. I don't know who Stephen A. Smith is, right? I don't know if you know who Stephen A. Smith is. Stephen A. Smith, like some of that fake yelling you and Max be doing, to me is whack. It looks like you guys went to acting school, right? It looks like y'all went to acting school. Look like y'all putting on a fake fight to see if y'all can drum up ratings. And if y'all are just entertaining, then cool. Do that. Good job. So when I call you an entertainer and not real, you shouldn't be offended by that. And I know Stephen A. Smith be like, Uncle Freezy, just because you said that, you'll never be on my show. So what? Stephen A. Smith, is he a real fan? I'm not. Look, man, I don't know if Stephen A. Smith is a real anything because some of that stuff looks so drummed up, it's ridiculous. These youngins don't know nothing about Marvin Cease. LOL. Nah, no, Tone Wolf. Nope. Love Bug Star Ski. What's the name? Stole his name. Busy Bee stole his name. So there was a Love Bug Starsky, right? And then there's a Busy Bee Starsky, right? And Busy Bee bit my man name. I do not condone biting in any form. Like with me, I hate copycats. You know what I'm saying? That bothers nothing bothers me more than copycats, right? Like cats legit can't be creative, so they steal other people's joints, right? That bothered me more. So that's like my biggest pet peeve, right? So when I heard Busy Bee Starsky, I'm like, they must be a crew. And then when I found out they were not, that Busy Bee just took his name, I was like, whack, whack. Busy Bee gets no respect from me from now on after that. The LOL, he's a movie, Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And L Marshall says 1973. Who been doing something since 1973? Hoodie Swish. 2017 going to the All Star break will be very good for this team. Kane Jerry, I think you just hit something on the head. Yo, Chuck, chill out. Hey, Ben 725, you talking about Chuck, chill out? Yeah, man. L. Marshall, Stephen A. Smith is a sports personality. Yeah, I ain't knocking my man. What I'm saying is, yeah, yeah, Stephen A. Smith. What they do is built for mainstream America. It's built for people watching in Iowa. It ain't built for people for regular people. Like the fake edginess is built for the fake arguing. Like that stuff that they do on Fox News and CNN. That fake arguing and people are really friends behind us. Nah, that ain't the move. I don't like buy into that fake emotion. Randall taught me what's good. Stephen A. Smith, a joke, a fake, claims he from New York and he a fan. Nah, he. I know he claims that. He claims that. In fact, he's gonna go on air way back and bash the player. He said, "Are you smoking weed?" Like, dude was bugging. Yeah, yeah, right. Marshall, he is a fan and he ain't fake. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell y'all about that. Kobe trained Randall. Randall played with AD. This guy's a star. Yeah. Stephen A. Forehead. LOL. Remember when Jamie Foxx did Cleveland A. Cleveland A. Swift? That's funny. Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, let me check something real quick. So let me check the community tab to give you the updated results. I'm gonna go to the community tab to check the results. Wow, so with 21 votes in, no is in the lead with 76%. Wow. Wow. You guys are animate. You guys don't like the caller? So Frederick says CP of Knicks fans TV will be on air this afternoon going against Max Kellerman on his show. I hope he brings the heat. He better. So I don't know CP like that. I mean, we spoken maybe a couple times, maybe two or three times or something. You know what I'm saying? But he better bring that heat, man. CP, bring CP. If you watching this, bring that heat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Your fans ain't gonna leave you. You know what I'm saying? Your fans ain't gonna leave you. You know, if anything, your joint will grow. I know you're gonna keep it a buck. I know you're gonna keep it 10 times 10, man. And we gonna support you regardless. And I know some people have this weird notion that because a few people do the same thing that they're in competition. Not really. Right? Yo, so support my man CP at Knicks Fan TV, man. My man does good work, right? I just feel my personal thing is he need to let Jay Ellis talk some more. I mean, if I had a dude 6'11" and a half, 7 foot on a chat with me, I'd let him talk because I'd be like intimidated. He might, you know what I'm saying, reach across the screen. shout, shout out to shout, shout out to CP and Jay Ellis. CP the artist over CP. Yeah, right, right. I know. Yeah. CP the artist say that because CP the artist is like 6'10.5". CP the artist over CP from Nick Fan TV. I ain't telling him that. I don't do that. I don't do that. Yeah, man. Yeah, Wayne Peterson says CP gonna represent for the real Knicks fans. I hope so. I hope so. I hope they don't ask him like I hope Max don't ask him um um like legit like um layup questions. Yeah, I hope he allows CP to get in his bag. You know what I'm saying? Don't Max Kellerman with your soft self. You better not be asking CP questions like, so how does it feel to be a Knicks fan nowadays? I mean, come on, dog. Really? That's so you had me scheduled for like weeks, and this is what you come up with? Come on, bro. Come on, man. You got to put some spice on these questions so me and you can get at it, right? And shout out to CP for representing for the people. Nah, ain't no beef. No, nowhere. There's no beef nowhere. Jay Singh is in the building. What's good? What's good? Jay Ellis ain't been right since he had that D Rose tape. I missed it. I don't know. I don't know what it is. CP L Marshall says CP let Ashley talk more. Yeah, man. Hey, so that lady they have up there, Ashley, yeah, she's a grinder. You know what I'm saying? She's a grinder. She be working, man. They on the come up over there. They on the come up over there, man. Shout out to them guys for working so hard. Yo, hey man, listen. Shout out to this is what I keep meaning to do more often. So let me say this first. If you like what you hear, subscribe to the channel, man. Make sure you help grow the Lawrence Tears Network, right? Like the live stream so that we can get in front of more people, right? Join the virtual chat, join the video chat, turn your notifications on. Make sure you use the dark bell, right? So you'll get notification every time we upload content. Share this thing on all your social media platforms so we can get in front of more people, right? Because this is the Lawrence Tears Network is a joint for the people, right? So we're not polished and do studio quality stuff yet because we're learning. We're learning as we go. We're flying by the seat of our pants, but so what? It's like riding a bike for us. Like we're legit trying to learn how to ride this bike so that we can provide quality content, right? If you want to contribute, you can contribute to Lawrence Tears on Cash App. And so the funds and stuff that we receive goes to stuff like the Freezy Awards. So I won't have to pay for all that out of pocket. And to the Lawrence Tears Championship debate belt. So I'm gonna get one of them. And so we have some changes soon come for that in terms of rewarding the champion. All the other stuff is gonna stay the same. All the other stuff will probably stay the same, but we wanna be able to crown a champ and have that champ. So y'all hear about it. So CP the artist says, Chop Low, I'm just trolling them. Okay, all right. But I don't dig the model of Knicks Fan TV. I don't know. I don't know. I dig it. I dig what those cats do over there, man. In my opinion, they classy. And so Jay Ellis been doing this thing. So y'all, why y'all keep telling me Jay Ellis is like 5'2.5"? I do not believe that. I might have to hit him up and ask him. So yes, Freezy, tell us more how we can help the channel. Yeah, man. What we want to do is get the channel in front of more people. We want to grow. We want to grow the Lawrence Tears family. Eventually, we're going to start doing swag and stuff. I'm working on a logo, so I have a logo in mind that I'm ready to roll out. And the reason why the logo is not out yet after like 4 months is because I don't want a trashy logo. I don't want a logo that's just like a basketball with a crown on it and some text. You know what I'm saying? I don't want like um, a basketball, with the New York skyline. I don't want to do that, right? I want to do something iconic. Like when you see Nike, you see something iconic. When you see the Yankees logo, you see something iconic, right? When you see Ralph Lauren polo, you see something iconic, right? And so I want Lawrence Tears, our logo. I want it to be something iconic, right? I don't want it to be one in a million YouTube basketball logo. I think that's just overdone. It's like Alfred Payton can't shoot. I want everything that we do on Lawrence Tears. We want it to be original, original content, original logo, original everything. We don't want to be one in the number. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that when you choose us, that you get something different, right? We don't want to do. And I know I keep saying Alpha Payton can't shoot, Alpha Payton can't shoot, but we don't want to do. That's not what that's my way of describing um um run of the mill, right? We don't want to be. We're not going to be run of the mill. I would, if before I'm running the mill, I would rather not do it at all, right? Kane, Jerry, Kyle Corbin, Knicks need to sign him. Yep. CP the artist says, "Let me brand you." What? What? Hot metal? Are you crazy, CP? CP the artist. We will legit get in a fist fight if you try to take a hot metal brand and stick it on my skin. Uh, CP, stop being ridiculous. Let me brand you. You ain't put no hot metal brand. You must be what? CP the artist. You legit no CP. You are not putting a hot metal thing on my skin. You crazy. If Joe Button Network trusts me for their brand, you can too. And listen, you can take a hot metal brand and put it on Joe Button if you want to. That's Joe Button issue. And sure, Joe Button and myself, we're both from Jersey City, right? But Joe Button, it might be a little bit. I'm crazy. I'm crazy, right? But Joe Button must be a different kind of crazy to let a human being put hot metal on them. No, we ain't doing that. You LOL and this ain't funny. CP, what are you talking about? LOL. No, you ain't burning me with no hot metal. You crazy. What's Ellis said? Ismail Rivas. Oh, I don't know. Dang, I kind of hate I clicked on that. Ismail Rivas. I kind of hate I clicked it on that, man. Yo, so that's one person's opinion. That's not really mine. Hey, guy tattooed the JB logo. I did. What JB logo? It's I did. I wish I wouldn't have clicked on that one either. I'm sorry, yo. I was reading through it. I thought it was something different. It's all love. We the only fan base with so many options to tune into. If you don't like it, don't watch. Well, yeah, I kind of feel you. I kind of feel you on that. Hey, blue orange tears. What's that mean, Chop? Blue orange tears. Blue orange tears. What you talking about? Joe Button look. CP the artist. You're not putting a brand on my skin, bro. I understand you and Taj Gibson look alike and are about the same size. But if you try to put a hot metal brand on me, CP, oh man. Pudge Nice says, I only watch the best. Hey man, and you deserve that, man. You deserve that, man. Yeah, man. Taj CP, yeah. So the thing is with the Spurs tonight, man. I really feel like we can come away with a really, really, really good feeling. A really, really, really good feeling, whether we win or lose. If we lose to them in a close game, I can dig it. It'll be a heartbreaker, but we'll at least know that we're a contender, right? But if we go there and get blown out, we know we have to go back to the drawing board on a bunch of stuff, right? CP knows marketing is key. Yep. Marketing is key. And to be honest with you, I know absolutely nothing about marketing. I'll be honest with you. You would have if in the army. Nah, man. In the military, it was a different kind of thing, man. So in the military, our uniforms told the story. Like you can legit look at my uniform and tell what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? You can look at my uniform and tell kind of what I've been through. LaMarcus Aldridge off the bench. Wow, wow. Pops versus Tibbs, the nickname game. So Randall taught me says we're not losing today, Freezy. Yo, I believe it, man. I'm with you. But CP the artist, this bullying is going way too far. CP the artist, this bullying is going way too far. You not putting hot metal on my skin? You crazy? Yo, let me put this 900-degree thing on your chest. That way, you know what I'm saying. When you in the weight room, you can show off. No, dog. No, no. Are you serious? I take my shirt off in the weight room. I don't want people seeing like scars from where CP the artist burnt me, and then go drive back to Atlanta laughing the whole time. Him and some pretty Spanish chick in the passenger seat, riding back to Atlanta laughing like, "Yo, look, you saw Uncle Freezy face when I put the hot metal the brand on his skin." See, no, CP the artist, no, no, you're not branding me. Come all the way up here, with some beautiful Spanish mommy, and then you can brand me and then ride back to Atlanta laughing all the way. No, I can see Top Low laughing right now. I can see Chop Low laughing right now at some mess like that. I can see Chop Low laughing at me for the rest of my life. I can see Chop Low laughing at me for the rest of my life because yo, Uncle Freezy. So where is everybody? I'm not for sure, man. I ain't get a chance to talk to everybody this morning. I'm sure, you know what I'm saying, these cats have some things that they, have to work on, man. Cats be busy. They schedules be kind of crazy. So, it's one of them deals, man, where, they jump in when they can, but I'm here with y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is y'all show. Like y'all rocking and rolling, and I'm just here. I'm just rocking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just rocking with y'all. So Joakim Noah effectively retired today. That's one dude. If I ever see him somewhere, I don't know how I would react to him. Right? I don't know. I don't know how I take Joakim Noah. I don't know if I'd buy him a drink, or if, I don't know. Like 99% of y'all, if I ever see y'all in public, if we ever have a chance to get together, I want to buy y'all drinks and talk to y'all and conversate. The 1% is CP the artist. If I see CP the artist, I'm headed the other way. And that's because it takes a psycho to want to brand somebody CP the artist. It takes a psycho to want to do something like that. I don't even know why CP dollars would ever think something like that. What's the kind? Oh, there it is. Marion Davis says, Freezy, you know, I like what Randall is doing. He's like on cruise control, getting everyone involved before getting his. He reminds me of a nice person, LeBron. We are blessed to have him. We sure are. Sima Singh. Beat him up with his dad's tennis racket. Yup. No drink. Noah owes us. You saying he stole so many checks that he should be buying us drinks? Knicks get JJ Redick. What? Yeah, if we catch him, he'll be really. Yeah, yeah. That's what he said. I can't blame the Noah for the mistakes of the Knicks organization. I just blame Noah for I don't know. As CP the artist, Freezy's level of marketing is lower than even he knows. CP wants to create you a logo, not a tattoo on your butt. Yeah, no, oh, definitely not. Definitely not, Andy. Definitely not. And so for the world, I have a logo, right? I have a logo and I can draw, right? I'm not saying that I'm CP the artist talent level of art and design and drawing, but I have a logo. I just want to refine it. So CP the artist says everyone our brand makes more money afterwards. So you're a psycho. You are a serial brander, right? So you are a serial brander. You just like have this metal rod in a trunk that you set on fire and you just brand everybody, right? CP the artist, you're a psycho. Steve Novak needs to stop playing and come back, right? Or yeah, he needs to stop messing around in the booth and come and start back playing because we need somebody to be screaming orange from the sidelines. Facts, otherwise, and I'll be there with some clippers to shave his hair and make him look as goofy as he sounds. What was that? Cereal, yeah, yeah. So we have the Spurs tonight. We have Detroit on Thursday, right? We have the Spurs tonight and Detroit, the Pistons on Thursday. We can legit walk out of here this week 2-0, going into the All Star break with a lot of momentum, and the narrative afterwards would be something crazy. Yo, Freezy always putting it. Yep. Hey man, and I'm putting it in for y'all. Right? I'm putting it in for y'all. Let CP make the logo for the show. Do it. Do it now. Do it. Do it now. In the Arnold Schwarzenegger. And you think I don't? Yo, Chop, I am Mr. Pop Culture Reference. I am Mr. Pop Culture. You can't sneak stuff by me. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Do it now. Yo, y'all smash that like button for your man. That would be beautiful. 2-0 this week, Block 53. I'm with you. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. 20 and 17 is so big for us right now, especially because of how difficult our schedule is looking. Lawrence, yeah. Hey, so Hadouken and Sharon, check this out. I don't buy into the weird narrative that the schedule is tough. I think that's for Frady cats. And so Frady cat is a term from the 70s. Frady cat, Frady cat. That's from the the fraidy cats say that. I'm not a fraidy cat. JD is in the building. What's good? So JD, yes, I'm excited about the game tonight. I am. I am. And I'm not gonna teeter totter either way, whether we win or lose. I think it's just another tick on the schedule, right? I just think it's another tick on the schedule, right? If we beat the Spurs, we beat them. If we lose to them, we lose to them. Either way, we got to get through the schedule. Yep. Looking forward to seeing Randall and Obi at the All-Star break. Maybe Austin Rivers in the rotation, Kane Jerry? I don't know. I don't know, boss. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yo, Frank Matos. Yep. Yep, I'm with you. The schedule is not tough. It's time to man up, though. Yeah, hey, these names on the schedule don't intimidate me, man. Listen to me. Yo, my birthday tomorrow. I ordered a lot of Knicks gear, bro. Happy birthday, man. We'll be on here tomorrow. Make sure you be back tomorrow so we can bless up that birthday. Make sure you be back tomorrow so we can bless up that birthday, man. Hey, somebody in the chat, remember, if I forget, somebody make sure that for Black 53, we show love for his birthday. B from Jersey. What's good? Yo, these days it's so great to wake up to game days for sure. For sure, it's great to wake up to game days. If we win today, I think it would be our first 4-game win streak this season, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. And the first one in a long time. Block 53 said, I'll be here. Word. So JD says, what's your most memorable sports moment, any sport? All right. So I'm gonna tell a story real quick about this, JD. Just real quick. So my pops, may he rest in peace, was a lot of things, right? But one of the good things, I guess, was he was a Dodgers fan. So he used to force feed Dodger stories and lore to me, right? So he used to tell me stories like, "Oh, the Mets are trash. The Mets are garbage. Look at them." And we used to watch the Dodgers beat the Mets, and the Dodgers would come in a 3-game series. The Dodgers would score like 25 runs, and the Mets would score 2 runs. They lose like 8-1, 8-1, and 8-0, or something crazy like that. Something, whatever. So he takes me to this game at Shea Stadium, right? And the forecast is like, yeah, it might rain or whatever, if you think about going, and everybody's like, so the church schedules, and we didn't even go to this church, but they were just selling tickets to the Mets game. I guess as a fundraiser. So we didn't go to this church, or we didn't go to this church often. Let's put it like that. And so the church sponsored a bus trip to Shea Stadium. The Dodgers were in town. And I remember every time I heard the word Queens, I would laugh because I was a kid. I was like, every time I heard the word Queens, I was like, I don't want to go to Queens. I want to go to Kings. This is like, I'm from Jersey, right? I'm little. So, right. So I'm like, I don't want to go to Queens. I want to go to Kings. But anyway, is there a lot of girls in this place called Queens? Anyway, these are like the Jersey jokes we used to tell back in the 70s, right? Back in the early 70s, whatever. So My pops takes me to this game, and the Dodgers are beating the brakes off of the Mets. Right? I think the score is like 4-0 with like three solo home runs and in a rally. So anyway, anyway, we're at the game, and I'm getting all my pops is buying me all this Dodger stuff. Like he buys me like this Reggie Smith wristband. He buys me this Dodger helmet, and the Dodger helmet is a fun pack. So it comes with a hot dog, a miniature baseball bat, like a wristband, some Cracker Jacks, and like some ice cream or something like that. Whatever. It's designed for the kids. I remember it being like $20 in like 1974. So that was a lot of money back then. $20 in 1974, 74, 75, whenever it was. So I'm eating peanuts, man, and throwing peanuts on the. I'm watching all the adults around me, eat peanuts, throw the peanut shells on the ground, say stuff. Like I'm saying like the stuff that I saw little leaguers do, like, hey, batter, 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 batter. And they like, no, man, this is a game. You don't do that here. You know what I'm saying? That's for what y'all do out there on the sand lot. You know what I'm saying? Here, you like, he's a bum. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know adults could be so rude back then at a game. So anyway, the Dodgers bring in there like their star closer, and he gives up a rally, right? And so the Mets tie the game up in the bottom of the ninth, right? And then it starts raining, right? And everybody's like, oh man, it's raining. Do we really want to see the Dodgers bludgeon the Mets in the rain? And so the Dodgers come up, and the Dodgers like, okay, stop messing around. So the Dodgers come up and they hit like two home runs in the top of the 10th, back to back. It did like legit. We were playing with y'all and y'all got serious. Now we gotta be serious with y'all. So they come up, hit their two runs back, home runs back to back, right? And so now I'm like, oh man, you know, and the sky opens up, right? I mean, it's pouring down raining, right? And so we like the first guy from the Mets comes up and the ball slips out of the pitcher's hand and he beams a dude. And you can tell it slipped. It was so wet out there because he slipped off the mound. And when he hit the dude, he was like, bro, I'm sorry. The ball just slipped out of my hand. Because back in the 70s, if you beam somebody, you ain't have to give them no rhyme or reason. You like, I beamed you what? You know what I mean? I beamed you. So what? Now, what you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you going to do? You mad? Come get some. So anyway, but the dude slips off the mound, like slides off the mound and beans the dude, right? He's like, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. And so everybody looked like, yo, he must have not, that must not have been intentional because back then, if you bean somebody, it didn't matter. You got hit with a baseball, so what? Man up. But he's like, yo, it's wet out here. So he walks the next guy, I guess because he's trying to get himself together. He done beating somebody in the rain. And so the Mets power hitter comes up. I forget what the dude's name is. But the manager, and I forgot what his name is, he calls the guy back like, no, come here. I'm gonna send my man up, man. Come back, get out that rain. Come here. Right? So he sends this dude up to bat, and I'm legit like 7 years old, right? Or whatever, however old I was back then. 6 or 7, whatever. The dude he sends up looked like he's my size. And remember how I told y'all in other live streams how I was really skinny as a kid? I mean, now Uncle Freezy be, got the little things going on. But back then, I was really skinny, right? So I'm like, this dude is my size, right? It's pouring down rain. The pitcher is like, yo, I'm going to get this over with. Let's get out of this rain. So he throws 3 strikes by the guy. 1 out, right? The next power hitter the Mets have was struggling, right? He takes 1 swing. He swings with all his might, pops the ball straight up in the air. I mean, straight up the chute. The catcher could literally eat a sandwich before the ball comes down, right? The catcher steps in front of the plate, looks up in the air, rain beating down in his face. He's like, this ball ain't going nowhere. So he catches the pop up. And I mean, when I say he hit the ball straight up the chute, I mean, if the dude had better contact, he'd hit that ball a country mile. So now a dude comes up the bat, and the dude that comes up the bat was slumping. I mean, legit like 5 for his last 63 at bats. Like he was 5 for 63 or something weird like that, some weird number. And my pops is like, I told you the Dodgers were the best team in the universe. And my uncle is like, I told you the Mets were garbage. And so this dude comes up and lightning strikes, right? Boom, 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 boom. And the Mets fans all of a sudden come to life. And the announcer's like, nobody, right, whatever. In this big cavernous stadium. And the Mets fans are legit celebrating all of a sudden. They losing in a driving rainstorm down to the Dodgers. And they're celebrating, drinking beer. Give me another beer. And all this celebrating and stuff, man. They're going crazy. The dude at bat is like feeling the energy, right? And the Dodgers all-star closer tries to throw a fastball right by him, and he fouls it straight back, right? And the Mets fans are like, yeah! And it's like these rowdy Mets fans, right? And so the dude gets into a 3-2 count, and he's battling. He'll throw a fastball, he'll foul it away, tip it off, ground it down the first base line, I foul. Just battling, right? And the Mets fans, they have this weird energy. Runners on first and second. This dude who had been struggling all this time is battling against the Dodgers ace, right? It's driving rain. These Mets fans, I bet you it was about. Y'all remember how big Shea Stadium was? It was about 3,000 people in that big place, right? About 3,000 people, right? And so the pitcher rears back and throws his best fastball. And this dude that was struggling, the dude I said 5 for 63, hits a shot over the center field wall, right? Hits a shot. I'm talking about like 450 feet over the center field wall. And the 3,000 people in Shea Stadium go crazy, right? And it's a driving rainstorm. And this dude is sloshing around the bases. And then they set off fireworks, right? They set off fireworks. And remind you, I'm a kid in the 70s. I'm from the inner city. I don't see fireworks live. I always see them on TV, right? They set off fireworks, right? And I'm like, oh my God, I love this. And it's the first time I heard the word walk-off home run. It's the first time I hear the word walk-off, right? And so I look at my uncle, and my uncle's like, oh no, Uncle Freezy. So my uncle is like, Uncle Freezy, get that look out your eye. And my pops is like, oh no, don't you do it. Don't you do it. And I'm like, and my uncle is like, he about to do it. He about to do it. He's about to do it. And so I look at my pops and I'm like, hey, Pops, I'm a Mets fan. And his heart breaks in like a million pieces because it's the reverse of what he wanted to happen. It's the absolute reverse of what he wanted to happen, right? He took me to the game to validate my Dodgers fandom. Like, oh, you watch the Dodgers on TV, but this is what they look like in real life. And he takes me to the game, and we come home. I come home as a Mets fan. right? And so on the bus ride back from Queens, New York to Jersey City, New Jersey, the bus is quiet. Mets fans, like the 2 or 3 months. No, I guess it's about 20 Mets fans on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but the Mets had been sorry the whole time, so they had been quiet on the way there. They were like going to a funeral. They knew the Dodgers were gonna win. You know what I'm saying? But on the way back, I give my LA Dodgers helmet away. I give my Reggie Smith wristband away. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I'm a Mets fan. What do I want with Reggie Smith stuff? I trade a dude. He give me like some Mets stuff. He give me like a Mets program and a Mets pennant to put on the wall and a little micro bat or whatever. And so my pops who's sitting beside me, right? We didn't share a lot of father son stuff like that. So this is just one thing, right? So he can't find the words to say to me, right? So it's this big dude. So my pops was when he was young, he was like a broad dude, like big chest dude. You know what I'm saying? Muscles, big arm dude, right? Because he worked at Ford Motor Company putting hoods and doors on trucks, right? He'll take the hood out of a box and hold it in place and screw the hood on, and then take the door and hold it with one hand and screw the door in. And I don't know if y'all know how heavy a car door is, but car doors are heavy. Hoods are heavy. That's why they have hinge systems. And my man used to lift them up with one hand and hold them in place and screw them in place. So Hoodie Swift says, "Let's go Mets." Right? So we get back, we walk in the house, and my mom is like, "Hey baby, how's the game?" And you know what I'm saying? And my pops is like, "Oh, give me a Budweiser." You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so that is my most memorable sports memory as a fan. I had other sports memories as a participant, but as a fan, that's one of the memories that stick out most to me. Yep. Josh, aka Uncle Fulio, what's good? What's good? So Navy personnel in the building, right? Okay, y'all Navy personnel in the building. So make sure y'all nail y'all wallets to the floor in order for your possessions to be safe. So JD says, Freezy, thanks for a great story. Last one, favorite player of all time in esports you watch. We just want to know. Yeah, amen. So um my favorite player in hockey. So I'm a hockey fan also, right? So I love the New Jersey Devils, right? So my favorite player in hockey is a dude named Scott Stevens. He was the captain, number 4 for the New Jersey Devils, right? And the reason why we traded and got him like right when he was not young. He was already good, but we traded and got him in his prime. Or he signed with us. However he got here, I can't remember. But back then, everybody used to have like these finesse skaters. Like they had these finesse Wayne Gretzky type players. And so we were at Brendan Byrne Arena. If you made the honor roll, they would give you these hockey tickets, these tickets to a hockey game. If you made the honor roll, right? They gave away hockey tickets because hockey, nobody was going to see hockey back then. They should have been because hockey, in my opinion, the two best sports to watch live are hockey and boxing. There's no competition, right? Hockey live is the best sport you can watch live, followed up a close second by boxing, right? So we go, and there's some random team. I think it was like some whack organization. I think it was like the Rangers or somebody wearing red, white, and blue. some whack organization. It might have been like the New York Rangers or somebody. Had these guys. They were so finesse. It was disgusting. Make you want to puke. 6'2" dudes avoiding contact. I mean, it was ridiculous. Probably the Rangers. I think it was some team from New York that played in Madison Square Garden. They were whack. Their team was so cute. They had a whole bunch of dudes like 6'2", 6'3". They get on their skates and pirouette and avoid contact or whatever. So Scott Stevens sees a pass, right? He fakes at a dude, and the dude passes the puck. And what happens is the receiver of the pass doesn't know that Scott Stevens deked the passer into giving up the puck. So Scott Stevens, the puck, and this guy come land at the same spot at the same time. And Scott Stevens lays this dude out. Wham! And like this dude's helmet goes one way, his stick is spiraling down the ice the other way. The puck is at a standstill because of impact. And this dude is on the ground slowly spinning like this, right? And I was like, wow, this dude, Scott Stevens, is legit, bro. Scott Stevens is legit. And so the little cute team from New York, I'm saying, with their cute blue sweaters on, they get all mad. They want to fight, but nobody really want to fight. They want to fight, but no, not really. They're upset. They want to put paws on somebody, but then they see Scott Stevens there. So they're like, I want to fight somebody, but not him. Basically, is what they're saying. I'm mad. I want to fight somebody, but not Scott Stevens. And so I saw that, and I was like, you know what? I love the Devils, man. I love the New Jersey Devils. In terms of basketball, my favorite player of all time is Walt Clyde Frazier, followed up very close by John Starks. Walt Clyde Frazier. Don't give me Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan. Don't give me Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I love Walt Clyde Frazier. Period. Clyde Frazier, if you're watching this while you listening to this, while you do your prep work for your shows and stuff, man, I want to get an autograph. I want to get an autographed copy of your book. And no, I'm not buying it on eBay. I want an autographed copy of your book. So I can, something I can have. That'll be a memento for me. Walt Clyde Frazier. So my favorite football player of all time, hands down, is the greatest football player to ever breathe breath, and his name is Walter Payton. He did the most. He accomplished the most with the very least. Like Walter Payton was not a big guy. He was not a fast guy. He was not the strongest guy, but he had the most heart. Right? I remember this dude legit got ran down by Lawrence Taylor. Lawrence Taylor grabbed him by his shoulders and slung him around. Right? Lawrence Taylor slung him around by his shoulder pads and let him go. But Walter Payton kept his feet and broke out for like a 40-yard gain. And so for Giants fans, y'all know getting away from Lawrence Taylor is not an easy thing. So there is that. So it's a favorite baseball player. Favorite baseball player to watch was Ken Griffey Jr. My favorite baseball player to root for was Jose Reyes. So, JD, you think Derek Jeter is my favorite baseball player of all time? I know this is a troll question because I think that Derek Jeter is a top 30 shortstop of all time. Top 30. Not top 5, not top 10. Not top 15, not top 20, not top 27 or 28, but top 30 shortstop of all time. I heard a Red Sox fan say one time, and it was so funny that when I heard it, that he was like, Jeter's a bum. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Barry Bonds was nice to watch offensively. Defensively, even though in his early years he was pretty good, I just didn't like watching him defensively. I like Daryl. So Strawberry first was my favorite Met to watch because I liked his swing, right? But Ken Griffey Jr. came on a few years later with the same type swing, the same upright lefty swing, the same rock, the same back twirl kind of. But Griffey could do stuff to a baseball, man. It's crazy. Hey, JD says he admits he is trolling, but you know how it is. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right, so everybody, I'm gonna wrap up here so I can go get some rest. I appreciate y'all coming through. I'm gonna monitor the stuff in the community. I'll give y'all the results tomorrow. I'll also give y'all the results of the Twitter poll tomorrow. I'm gonna jump off of here. We got a game tonight. I'm gonna get a nap in before the game, and then that way we can rock and roll for the Knicks at Night podcast, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.